Watching movies and dying inside.
Hi there, gang. Welcome back to Watching Movies and Dying Inside. To celebrate the holidays, we're going to be doing something a little different. In the days leading up to December 25th, we're going to be watching each movie in the Silent Night, Deadly Night series. So we're going to be starting with the first, 1984's Silent Night, Deadly Night, directed by Charles Sellier. I considered watching them all at once marathon style and releasing it all as one big video, but then I thought the better of it because what if they're bad? So I'm going to be recording them over a period of time, which you may notice as I look slightly different from video to video. As for the films themselves, I do know they're about a killer Santa Claus, I think. That's about as much as I know. That and the second one, where the guy says garbage day and then shoots someone. But I guess without further ado, let's dive on in.
Watching movies and dying inside. Watching movies.
Close the door, turn out the light.
Cripes.
Don't worry. Grandpa's not gonna hurt you.
I don't like where this is going.
You've been good all year?
Why is he traumatizing that child?
You see Santa Claus tonight? You better run, boy. You better run for your life.
I'm scared.
Of who, honey?
Santa Claus. Grandpa said Santa Claus was gonna punish me.
So is this the villain origin story for
So ho ho ho. I don't get enough of this shit on the radio. It has to come into my store.
little
now.
boy?
What's the matter? You
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sims.
Wait, how old is Billy now? He was like, I guess he's supposed to be 18? I mean, he looks older than 18. But then, you know, people back in the 70s and 80s, you know, had that thing where you looked about like 12 years older than you actually were. Kind of turned into like a weird sitcom or something. I mean, the montage and the music.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
This is actually like a really sad movie about a guy who has this childhood trauma. Watching his parents murdered by a guy in a Santa suit who was then like routinely beaten because of his like PTSD. Cripes. I mean, at least I kind of get why he's going to presumably, you know, go bananas.
What's the matter with you?
So,
Please. Thinking about my parents.
Oh, good. That's fine. That's fine. A boy should think about his parents at Christmas. Good boy.
They're dead.
Hey, Santa, you better sober up. You got a long night ahead of you.
Huh?
You remember what Santa Claus does on Christmas Eve, don't you?
this is very dark and really messed up. Oh my god.
Better get started.
Gotta say, I kind of admire the fact that they're doing a pretty deep dive into this guy's psychology and why he's doing all this because of all the trauma he's endured. Like, I know I'm engaged with what's going on in the plot, but
It was the night before Christmas.
I'm also pretty interested in what's on the toy shelves. Looks like I've seen Star Wars. I just saw a bunch of Muppets. I think I saw G.I. Joes. Oh, Mr. Potato Head. This is starting to get a little bit silly.
Have you been good? Or have you been naughty?
Good.
Are you sure?
Okay, you know, it got a little bit disturbing again, so, you know. Why would he just shoot the Santa Claus? That's dark.
It's Father O'Brien. He was our Santa this year.
Barnes wanted the guy to stop, Captain. He didn't respond.
Of course not. He's deaf. He couldn't hear it.
You tell Barnes to stay at the orphanage.
Okay. That's, again, pretty dark.
We've just got to.
Good Lord. I wouldn't say I'm bored or, you know, even dying inside, but it feels like a lot of this drawn out tension isn't exactly earned. It's just kind of there for the sake of drawing it out. And it's weird because, like, the focus was on Billy for so much of the movie. For him to just kind of become like this off-screen presence in like the last third is an odd choice. I feel like we're losing something by not getting his perspective and him just being this crazy killer axing people as punishment. That was Silent Night, Deadly Night. I guess I just assumed it was going to be like a guy going around killing people for the entire movie. Instead, this really took its time showing why this guy turned into a killer Santa because of all this trauma and abuse. People thinking, you know, he just needs to get over it and not really acknowledging it. Like even the toy store owner asked him about his parents and then was like, oh yeah, that's right, your parents are dead. Just felt like they could have mined it for a little more, maybe gotten a little more in depth, but for a movie that came out like really kind of at the height of like slasher movies in the 80s, there was a lot more depth than I was expecting. Actually a little bit excited to check out part 2. I think it follows the brother. Will it be as good? Maybe.
Better get started.